Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Know 360 show hosted by me, Annette, the warm hearted warrior diva. This show gives you insights on the journeys of high achieving business owners and music artists who share with the audience the importance of building a strong community of like minded individuals on the road to greater success. And today we have London, you dig? Welcome to the show, sir. Thank you so much for taking time out to join me this evening.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the opportunity.
So we know that you're representing the Denver, Colorado area, and I wanted to know who is London Yadig?
I'm just a kid, just trying to make it, trying to fulfill my dreams, and trying to get paid for what I'm doing, trying to get respected, and just trying to make a name for myself at the end.
Okay. Any hobbies or anything
Yeah,
you like to?
I used to be a semi-pro skater. I broke my arm when I was a kid. I was like pretty good at that. That's like what I took serious before music. And after I broke my arm, I kind of shifted towards music when I was like
Okay.
14. So I've been just kind of focused ever since.
Okay, cool. I see you have this new song with can you pronounce his name for me?
Felony,
Yeah, Felix.
Felxny.
Yeah, it looks like he's online. Should we bring him on?
Yeah, no,
If
yeah,
I,
definitely bring him on. That's
okay,
my
cool.
boy. That's who I'm
Awesome.
making all this music with. Is Felony,
Us.
and we're cooking.
thank, thank you for
Hello.
joining us. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Thank you for joining us this evening, sir.
Thank you for having
Could
me.
you, could you please tell the audience who you are and your your background?
So my name's Felony. I'm 21 years old. Um, I've been making music probably the past like 7, 8 years. Um, and the little tag below, Off White Mafia slash XYT Entertainment. I am the kind of founder slash CEO of it. And it's kind of been a thing since like 2020, 2019,
Okay.
around that time. So about as long as I've been doing music, it's been a
Uh
thing.
huh. Okay.
And me and my boy right here, no, we got an album coming out. It's called Music for When the World Ends on May 23rd.
Yes,
It
sir.
is gonna be streaming everywhere. Um,
Okay.
and it's kind of a little bit of a continuation of our previous collab album. That album is called Till the Reaper Laughs.
Yes, sir.
And
Mm.
yeah, we're just looking forward to continuing like a little bit of a saga that we got going on.
Okay. Yes, I peeped y'all's YouTube channel. I went through pretty much all the songs, and one thing I like about Goosebumps, and we'll get into it in a few, is the visuals behind it. Because I believe you just released it this year, right?
Yes,
Or this
those the last four songs that are dropped are actually for this album. We kind of dropped them just as like little teasers to kind of get people ready, just so we're not. It doesn't look like we're doing nothing, but yeah, those goosebumps that the newest song dropped right now is for the album, and that song's one of my most streamed songs. Just in 2 weeks, it's already surpassed like many of my other songs. So me and him are kind of flowing right now. We got a
Mm,
song called Grave. It got 4,000 views, and like that's our
wow.
biggest song right now from the last album.
Oh
So
yeah.
me and my boy right here are kind of locked in. He's making probably like 75% of the beats that we've been working on. Like, to be honest, so he's
Wow.
not just he's not just rapping. He's also mixing. He's producing. He got the mic. Where he's doing basically everything, all the checkpoints when it comes to music. So me and him are kind of just elevating each other, just in a way, kind of by making music. We both kind of giving each other ideas, kind of. Let's say we're
Okay.
writing something, we're stuck. I'm like, yo, use this word. He use it in his own way. It would be vice versa. He gives me the same word. I use it in my own way. So we're kind of just locked in and kind of just making the best music right now.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it. Very impressive, especially the visuals behind it, like the graphics. It kind of gave me like a feel of I'm dating myself, MTV days.
The MTV days.
Yeah, like pretty much a lot of your visuals kind of gave me like took me back.
Well,
So,
that's the fun of it. He's like I said, how he's doing all the mixing, the producing. I'm doing most of the visuals. So like me and him are kind of helping out each other in both ways. We kind of both bring different what's the word, different weapons to the table, I would guess. Like we both got different
mm,
specialties. We're both good
Oh,
rappers, but he's better at mixing and I'm making visuals and more videos for us. So like we're kind of both, it's kind of like pack a punch. He's doing this and I'm doing that. We're not,
mm.
nobody's outshining each other. We're both working together as a team and making something great.
I love it. I love teamwork. That's what makes the dream work, even though it's cliche. It's so true.
Yep.
Um, all right, moving along, right? So before the lights, the video, the London, Ya Dig, and Felony, what was the first thing that pulled you towards the game of music?
To be honest, I don't know. Do you want to go first, Phil, or do you want me to go first?
you go first, my boy.
To be honest, I really my brother, his name was Nick Snow. He produced beats. He sadly passed away in 2018. So like when after he like when he was alive, still I'd be like in his room like freestyle under the beats, kind of just messing around, not really taking it serious while I was skating those days. And then when he passed away, it kind of I don't know, it kind of made me want to do music. I don't know why. Maybe it was like I still use it to this day. It's more like a counseling. It's like a coping mechanism to deal with my problems in life. I take it out on the studio because after I make, no matter what happens to me, and I go in the studio and make a song, it always feels way better. Like I always feel good. Not necessarily good about the problems I'm dealing with, but it makes me deal with them a little bit better. It's kind of like counseling in a way without counseling.
Oh,
So that's kind
my
of what drives me is my lost ones. They kind of keep me going at times when I feel like I want to give up. I'll hear like a voice in my head, like, yeah, keep going. We're fighting for something bigger than just kind of like something bigger than all of us. Honestly, like it could be something big if I take it serious. That's just how I feel about it. It's like I got to keep going. That's my
mm,
side of it.
my condolences, King.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Oh,
So
my bad.
Felony.
that.
Spacing a
You
little,
crying
spacing
over
a
there?
little.
I'm just kidding.
Got me tearing, London. No, but as for me, kind of how my music journey started, uh, it kind of happened when it all started when I was like about 10 years old, I believe. Um, the person who my mom was with at the time was
Mm.
propped their phone up to like the speakers that they had, since the person who she was with liked to dabble a little
Oh,
bit into music, but he was
uh-huh.
kind of just recording like voice notes with YouTube beats in the back.
Mm.
Um, so he was doing that, and I don't know what kind of song. I think he was making like a love song or something, but he decided to like have me and my sisters kind of sing like background vocals and like a hook kind of.
Uh-huh.
Um, and that's kind of what started it. After that, a couple years later, me and my friends were like talking and decided to start like a little rap group. Um, and then like kind of halfway through or a little bit like 6 months later, we kind of just like disbanded because we all had like
Oh.
different ideas and stuff. They
Uh-huh.
decided to like not pursue the rap thing. I decided to pursue the rap thing,
Mm.
and I I, I came up with my own thing. I had many different names for about a year before I called myself Felony. Um,
Oh.
but that's pretty much where we're at. I got into production around 2021, like pretty much producing
Mm.
my own beats. Um, I was kind of mixing for myself for a long time,
Oh.
but as time goes on, I'm starting to elevate a little bit more. My mixes are definitely, compared to 2018, 2019, definitely is a grand slam.
Okay. Well, that's good that you can hear the progression. What did you notice as you through the years? What type of progression have you noticed?
So pretty much when I started out, um, I didn't really know how to rap, so it was kind of just like talking on a beat, kind of like blue
Uh-huh.
facing it. Um,
Oh,
and it took me about a year, maybe a year and a half, to kind of get the rhythm,
Okay.
to like being able to flow on a beat, and that just kind of happened with like the more I listen to regular just rap music and the more I practice my lyrics, um, that tended to help.
Uh-huh.
Same with like my mixing style. My mixing style has definitely changed over the years. Back then, I just thought there was like it was just you boosted pretty much everything to till it was good and made the beat and the vocals sound the same. But after looking at some tutorials, I realized it was not that.
Okay. And who do you would typically, I guess, besides your mother's significant other, are there any like artists that you followed?
Oh yeah, definitely. What pretty much got me into rapping was Eminem and like
Ah, okay.
Eminem, Kanye West,
Uh-huh.
uh, and there was another one as well. Bones. That's who it was. So Eminem,
Okay.
Kanye West, and Bones. It was like 2016, early 2017, and those
Uh-huh.
were kind of like the people who I was listening to at the time.
Okay. How about you, London? Ya dig?
Um, it's really a mix of a lot of artists I really inspire. I'm very open to what I listen to. I don't just listen to one genre of rap or even one genre of music. I like to imply everything that appeals to me. Like I really love older older young boy. Like I really liked that as a kid. I grew up in Nevada, so I grew up by Bay Area music. So I really grew up listening to like Mac Dre, just music, kind of flowy music, and it's kind of crazy because I'm the opposite. I grew up freestyling. I've always been good at freestyling, but when I first started music, I didn't really know how to write, so I had to learn how to freestyle. Put my freestyle transition to my writing because writing's a whole
Mm,
different game than freestyling. Anybody can freestyle, but not anybody can write what they're freestyling or how they're flowing it, and and I kind of just progressed over the years with that, just kind of learning the all aspects of music.
mm.
And I like to I'm inspired by a lot of artists. How I got my name was actually from Young Thug, because you'd say you dig all the time, and I was like, London, you dig, and I kind of just threw it together, and it kind of just stayed and ended up being a unique name that nobody else has or nothing close to. So it's good
Mhm.
market from on my side.
Okay. And as far as the writing is concerned, uh, do you freestyle and then like record it and then write it or transcribe it
Um,
or
Believe it or not, most of everybody's writing is somewhat a freestyle because you gotta when you're writing, you kind of gotta like, you gotta start off with something, so you gotta freestyle something to put it on the page, and it's not complete freestyles, but it's like little words, like I'm writing the hook, and like I just keep reading it until I can add another word, which would be kind of be like a freestyle, but no, not really. I kind of learned how to just kind of write what I know what I want to put down. It's like
Hmm.
I already kind of know how I want to go about the song when I hear the beat, and I kind of just gotta just find words that fit in with what I already kind of want. Cause I'm really good with flow. That's kind of how I started, so I kind of understand the flow of beats. So I feel like that kind of helps me. You know, I'm still trying to elevate my flow to writing every day. So it's really I'm nowhere where I want to be, but I know I'm getting there.
Okay. Have you guys did you guys like write poetry growing up? Just curious.
I'm
Mm,
actually I
no, not really.
kind of not really though, no,
Yeah.
but I definitely study poetry to apply it in my music the older I get, because I understand some of the greatest were good poets like Tupac. He was a
Uh-huh.
great at poetry, and that's, you know, somebody as great as Tupac. Yeah, he knows something I don't know, so I do study poetry and kind of music's kind of poetry in its own self, because
Hmm.
because poetry has a lot of words that are coming back, and that's kind of how music is. You kind of got to rhyme with a certain word to kind of keep it flowing and making sense.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to make too much sense, but you have to make it just enough sense where the average listener can listen to it and feel it, you know. And
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you're more of like a hook guy.
hook guy, yeah, no,
Okay.
that's actually funny because I always joke with Felony. I'm like, yeah, I'm just making basically a bunch of hooks and just putting it together.
That
Yeah,
works.
kind of. I've always been really good at hooks, but yeah, that's kind of how I've been writing music. It's kind of just a bunch of hooks slapped together. But
Okay.
everybody, I learned that there's no bad way to make music. There's no wrong way to make music. There's a lot of producers and artists out here think that music's a certain way. You got to make it, but really, music can be made all different types of ways, and sometimes it's just what works best with how the artist is. So
Mm,
that's kind of how I
okay.
feel about it. There's no wrong way to make music. That's what I'm saying.
That's true. That is true. Looks like we have some guests. Thanks, Anxious Money, for joining us. um, okay. Well, coming up right in the mile high where you guys are located in Denver, Colorado, your mindset and your style as both an artist and businessman, right? What is your perspective on that?
I really, you just can't give up. You gotta always be posting yourself every day. You know, you might get tired of it, but you really gotta keep. It's kind of going back to there's a bigger purpose on what you're doing, and you gotta understand that to get where you want to get, it's gonna take time. So it's really just kind of trying to stay motivated every day. And out here, there's a lot of opportunities out here in the city,
Oh
and
Mm,
yeah.
I don't just focus on the city either. I like to focus on outside marketing.
okay.
Like I got an interview coming up with a dude from the UK. Like I'm focusing on something bigger than just the city, and the city will come with like I like to focus on the city, but at the same time, I gotta understand that my music isn't just Denver, Colorado. It's something that's gonna be bigger than. It's something that can expand all around the world. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Some of the best artists they didn't start popping in United States. They started popping in Russia first, and it's just like you gotta you gotta
Mm,
be open on how you marketed. I
mhm.
can't just limit myself to Denver, Colorado. I gotta go outside my zone.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, because as a small artist, we're easily forgettable. It's a crowded space in the underground community, and
Mm,
if we gotta stick out just a little bit, just to
You
just
gotta
try
be
and keep our
unique.
name out there. Gotta be unique a little bit. Yep.
Yep.
okay. Okay. So, and how do you stick out? Just curious.
You gotta. Nobody wants to listen to something that they already listened to. That's kind of what
Yes.
it comes down to. You gotta be unique. You can be inspired by others, but you gotta have your own. You gotta have your. I gotta be London Dig, and he has to be Felony. We can't be whoever we're trying to portray. You can't. You can never portray somebody, but you could. That's really the struggle of music with a lot of new artists that they're trying to
Mhm.
be somebody that they're not.
That's so
They're
true.
like
So it's just
I would
building
be
on your
lying if
start.
some of my music didn't sound like another artist, but that comes with part of kind of finding your flow
Hmm.
and kind of the stages that me and Felny are at right now. We already kind of know what our flow is, so it's kind of
Hmm.
a perfect time to click up and start making music together because we're not either of us. We're both equal. Like that's how I think of it. Like we're both up. Nobody's
Hmm.
nobody's outshining nobody. Like we're both quality artists. We both know our flow. We both know how we want to do it. We both already got plans for music that's not even recorded yet. Like we're both very smart on what we want to do and how we want to come at things. So it's just kind of
Hmm.
perfect, and it's kind of part of sticking out is that you got to have a plan. You got to have
Yeah,
a plan to succeed, and you got to follow the plan. That's the biggest thing. Everybody can have a
that's
plan,
true.
but are you gonna follow what you're planning? You got to be very smart on how you move and understand that things that we're doing now could affect us when we do get famous. We got to be very smart. Just kind of how we
Mhm.
how we move all together. It's very you got to understand that's kind of the biggest the purpose thing again. There's a bigger purpose and we got to understand it. That's kind of where we at.
That's
Sticking
so
out.
true. So I guess you guys are learning your secret sauce or what a combination, kind of like a kind of baking, like baking a cake, right? So you
Right.
have like the chocolate layer, and then you have like the swirls or whatever in the cake,
Yep.
and then wow, this it's really interesting because honestly, and I'll bring this up, like ego, right, tends to deter us from teaming up with people.
That is very
It's,
true.
and so how do you, just curious, because I think a lot of artists need to hear this because you guys seem to work
It
great together.
it really goes back to purpose again. Like, like I hate to keep saying
Yeah.
that, but it's like it's so true though. Like it's we both got to understand that we got a bigger purpose, and that's what I love about working with Felony is that we both use our ideas. It's nobody like we're not just doing Felony's ideas. We're not just doing my ideas. We both come to the table with different ideas, different months. It's like we take turns bringing the ideas almost. So it's
Well,
like
and
it kind
plus
of
me and
goes part
London.
of.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my bad. We just gotta. We both understand that we're a team, and both of our ideas are good ideas, and that's kind of what we're really good at. Is kind of just understanding each other, and that yeah, we may not like the idea, but if we hear the idea out, it's gonna be a good idea. You know, we gotta be open arms with ideas. Kind of.
Mm,
You can't let anybody. That's the thing with groups. You gotta work and you gotta use each other's ideas. Otherwise, it's never gonna work. And somebody's gonna feel like somebody's outshining somebody. Somebody's gonna feel
mm,
like, oh, my idea is not heard. Or,
yeah.
but yeah, what were you gonna say, Felony? My bad, dog.
I was
Let's
gonna say,
get.
plus me and London, we like only technically really know each other for the past like what 7, 6, 7 months. Like
six,
we
seven
haven't even
months.
really like known each other. Like we've known of each other, but like we could. The Till the Reaper lapse was made like a week after we like pretty much met each other. Like
Wow.
I was basically homeless, going through some like personal problems. I got
Mm,
some personal stuff, trusted the wrong people, and he let me
yeah.
stay at his house for a couple days, and we kind of knew that we had something special. Just kind of like we were making songs quick, like 20 minutes making songs, and now it's considered one of our best albums that we made basically in no time. And that's kind of when we took it serious. We're like, yo, bro, we got something serious. I remember telling him like when we were making the music then, I was like, yo, bro, we're gonna be doing this at shows.
Wow.
And I don't even know if he believed me like that, but I was like, bro, we're gonna be doing this at shows. Like, trust me. And then next thing you know, we started doing shows, and that's really how the motion kind of starts. And then now it's like we're getting to know each other personally. Like now it's really not about music. When I go out to where he's at, we're chilling. We're from Colorado, so we're smoking weed and stuff. Kind of, we're not just chilling, making music all the time. We're also hanging out like quality homies. You know, so he's
oh,
one of my good homies in Little Time. So
oh yeah, same.
it's kind of that's what's kind of gonna help us too when we're working on music, and when we do get a little bit bigger, we gotta understand why we started this and what's going on.
Mm,
Kind of goes with the purpose.
that's so true. Did you want to add on to that, Felony?
Um, no, that's pretty much it. Shit, we just had good ass chemistry. Just
It's
Mm-hmm.
seems to
quick
pop out of
too,
nowhere.
quick. I
Act-
actually found out from Felony from our late friend Lil Sweet who passed away,
oh,
420. His death day
mhm.
is
Rest in
coming
peace.
up. It's gonna be his first year anniversary. But if it
Oh,
wasn't for a Lil Sweet, I wouldn't be doing shows. I wouldn't
mm,
even known about Felony honestly. So shout out to Lil Sweet for he didn't even know it, but that's how I found out Felony was from Lil Sweet. He reposted one of his songs, and I was like, yeah, I gotta find out who Felony is. And then Felony hit me up out the blue to do a concert. And we did
mm,
that show. Then I moved to where he was at, and I was like, "Yo, bro, we gotta do music." And then we end up doing the song "Grave." That actually
mm.
has 4,000 views right now. So
Wow.
go check it out. Money Dig, Felony Grave.
Oh yeah, we're gonna pull that up as well. So, was there a moment um where it all clicked? You know, you're like, oh, this isn't a hobby, right? So, your
um,
backstories, I guess, basically, like this isn't a hobby. This is my purpose, as you're saying.
I, everything I do, I really take it serious. So like the
Mm,
first like when I did my first song when I was 11 when I wasn't really
okay.
being serious, but when I was after my brother died, Nick, and then I got a studio. I kept asking my parents. I was like, I really want a studio for Christmas. They got me like a little cheap $60 studio, a little Chromebook computer, a little cheap mic, and I kind of just took it serious. And I never really treated it like a hobby. I knew that I could do something with it,
Mm,
just kind of off the bat, even if I wasn't where I wanted to be at, kind of with the flow. Then kind of the probably I would say probably 2019, no 2021 was kind of when I realized I was like, yo, I actually can do something with this. like I'm actually getting better. When I started getting more confident, that's when it kind of grew.
I
But
see.
I always took it serious. But once I started improving, I really knew I had to step up.
At what age did you say, "Hey, this is what I want to do"?
Um, Believe it or not, probably after my brother died 2018, I was only
Sweet.
15. So like as soon as he passed, I started freestyling. I kept telling my friends, I'm like, I'm gonna make a SoundCloud, start making music. It
Mhm,
didn't take
mhm,
me like a year or like a couple months,
mhm.
probably till where I actually got to that point. So I lied. I got my studio when I was 16, but when I was 15, I really started freestyling. I would go to these parties as a kid and start freestyling for people. And I remember what really changed was I was freestyling for this group of
Yeah.
people. And then this guy was like, "Oh, do you got a SoundCloud?" And I was like, "Man, I don't." And I really like clicked. I was like, "I need to get a
Mm,
studio like now. Like
yeah.
I need to take this serious." But I always enjoyed freestyling and I kind of knew I always wanted to do it. It was just kind of whether or not when I get the opportunity. And when I got the
Mm,
studio, that's when my opportunities grew.
gotcha. How about you, Felony?
It pretty much clicked once I became Felony. So like the after the whole rap group
Mhm.
thing and kind of just moving on to my own thing, after the name
Okay.
switches and all that,
Yeah.
um, I became Felony. I think it was in February of 2018. February of 2018 is
Okay.
when I became Felony. And that was pretty much at that point I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Cause the Christmas before that, so Christmas of 2017, um, I was really, really out of it, like really, really getting at my mom, kind of
Uh-huh.
because Christmas was coming around, and I was like, Mom, I really, I really like recording music. You know, I
Mm,
kind of hate doing it on my phone and some little
right.
Apple headphones, but there's this cheap like $40 mic and this cheap $100 laptop. Can I please get it for Christmas? And she surprisingly said yeah. Um,
Aw.
and from
That's
that moment,
crazy.
I started to build my studio up kind of like small.
Uh-huh.
I lived in like a 2-story house and I had like the pretty much whole upstairs to myself. And there was like
Okay.
2 rooms upstairs. Um, and I kind of turned that empty bedroom into like a small little studio. At first, it was just like hanging blankets and like a big ass mattress
Okay.
over a chair. Like it was terrible. But um, once I think it was later in 2018 once taxes hit. My
Okay.
mom, she bought me like lights for the room. She bought me like,
Aw.
I think it was like 200 foam panels. She bought me a desk and a chair and like all
Well,
kinds of stuff.
Shout out to
And
wow.
mom.
Yeah. Shout out
Shout
to
out
it's
to
my
great
Mama
mom.
mom.
Felony.
Pretty much the
That's
one,
right.
yeah, Mama Felony, bro. She's pretty much the one who got me into music.
That's dope.
She told me all the time when she was little, or when she was pregnant with me, she would put headphones over her belly and
Aw.
like play like Eminem, SPM, like old school rock like Nirvana and stuff like
Dope.
that
Yep.
into the headphones. And so that's kind of the stuff I grew up on. Um, but yeah,
That's
I'd say
funny.
2018 was when it definitely clicked. And
I guess
I
Christmas
have
started both of us.
Uh,
I have so many like projects that are like lost, like with time, like files completely gone. Don't
oh
know where they
no.
absolutely like. I have like probably four four mixtapes
Yeah.
just completely just cut. Don't know where they are. Can't find them.
See,
But
that's why we need cassette tapes or CDs back,
oh yeah,
Keep it on the hard drive. So
right?
but
Wow.
yeah, that's kind of where it was for
And
me.
your name, I don't know if you told us how you came up with the name.
So how I came up with the name was so for my first kind of project as a solo artist, I used to go by my first kind of name switch after my
Okay.
rap group name was Lil Cash.
Okay.
Because
Gotcha.
the whole Lil thing was going on, Lil Xan, Lil Pump, Lil Uzi, all those people were
Ah.
getting big at the time. So I was like, yeah, there's nobody by that name. I'm gonna just go by it. It's stupid, but it's cool. I don't know. Little 14-year-old me was intrigued by the Lils. Um,
Uh,
and at the time I had met some dude on Instagram.
uh-huh.
He went by the name Kid Felony, but he spelled it weird. He spelled it Kiddflony. Felony. Um, and I had met him on
Okay.
Instagram. We kind of had like the same amount of followers at the time.
Uh-huh.
I only had like 75 or something, and he only had like 80, 90. But he was like a small time like producer kind of,
Uh-huh.
and he pretty much helped me on my first ever EP. Like he helped me mix it. He
Oh.
helped me with most of the lyrics. Like 75% of the lyrics were pretty much written by him because I just
Uh-huh.
didn't know how to make music good. Um, and he made all the beats and all that. And in January, so like after like four-ish months of knowing
Uh-huh.
him, he kind of just went like ghost. Like his YouTube deleted, his
Oh
Instagram
wow.
deleted, phone number doesn't exist no more. And I
Mhm.
always wondered what happened to him, but
Oh
like
wow.
there was just no way for me to contact him to know. I know he was going through like some personal issues at the time.
I was about to
I think he,
say.
yeah, I know I was 14. I think he was 17 at the time.
Wow.
So he was definitely going through things. I pray that he's doing all right. I hope,
Yeah.
I pray he's still alive. Because that was always
Yeah.
like my worry.
Oh.
Um, but after he kind of just went ghost, I decided to use the name Felony as a tribute. But since like I wanted to be different a little bit, so I
Yeah.
decided to change the O to an X.
Okay.
And
Okay.
plus, also when I was typing it in, there was no way for me to like make a crossed out O, like a O with
Like
like
a
an X over
zero.
it. That's originally
Uh-huh.
what it was, an O with an X over it. But
Oh, okay.
I wasn't able to find that, so I kind of just Felony.
Hmm. That's really interesting. And you said he named it Kid. I'm wondering if he's a basketball fan like Jason Kidd. Anyway, just something I was
Maybe.
thinking. I like basketball, so that's interesting. Wow, okay. So we're gonna go into the tracks, right? Sit Tight was produced by, and
It
I'm
was
proud.
produced by this dude named J Tech Producing, but we unfortunately had a fallout, so
Oh,
I ain't gonna give him no shout out
oh,
right now. But
okay,
I ain't gonna lie though, it was produced by J Tech. He mixed it, but the beat was
okay,
off YouTube.
okay. So how about um, you tell me, and then we can go from there.
What do you
What,
mean? What do you mean?
the tracks that you want, or the songs that you want to announce, because I
Play you could play Sit Tight. That's cool. And then obviously Goosebumps. And
yeah.
then if you go on my playlist, you see Till the Reaper Laughs. You can play Grave.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that while we're here
And if you
and
wanted to play
everybody.
a solo song of Felony, Golf Bitch would be cool. Both of our most viewed songs is Sit Tight and Golf Bitch. So
Okay, okay, yeah, because I noted it because I was like, oh, it's like 1.3 thousand views, I think, right now.
yeah,
For
one
the
point
Sit
three.
Tight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one
Eh,
of my most viewed songs right now. Goosebumps is about to get there though, because it already got half the views in 2 weeks, so it's growing quick.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and sit tight, but we're gonna play Goosebumps first. You see how I did that.
Yeah, you
Okay,
gotta sit
here
tight.
here we go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We doing a show today in this big, you know what I'm saying? Now you did Felony, now we came back to take us over. I get them goosebumps when I talk to God, cause he ain't saying shit. 3-6, had to pray to God where he don't fix shit. Listen, bitch, nothing is tired of having problems, no one listening. I just gotta speak up, fuck my problems, it don't give a shit. I don't play with tricks. Love to talk and love to hate, so change my name to Chris. I like extra cheese, even my bitch walk with the Swiss. LON, DON, go buy you dick. Take everything like the daddy of London Tipton. You say I'm the rocks, got your bitch giving me kisses. Ha ha ha, beat the pussy to submission.
Now my music hit, you see, cause I took my time, now I got people liking this finally. They say who this? Nah, London you dig, huh? They like, hold on, wait, that is ain't him. Well, I'm on my time, it's better time, feel like I'm thin. I'ma pull up and 10 different alien, different species, why been? Why they ask me why been? When they never ever cared way back then. Now my music chopping, now you see the shows, why you from the vision? You ain't ballin' in my league, put me in the ring, hit you like I might see. Now that love is little sweet, said I'm more than once, gotta do this my G. Tell the Lord I miss my G, really miss the homie energy. Nice days, just peace, wait till the day I'm gonna go goosebumps when I talk to God, cause he ain't saying shit. 3-6, hard to pray to God where he don't fix shit. Listen bitch, nothing is tired of having problems, no one listening. I just gotta speak up, fuck my problems, and don't give a shit. I don't play with tricks. Love to talk and love to hate, so change my name to Chris. I like extra cheese, even my bitch walk with the Swiss. L-O-N-D-O-N, gon' buy you dig. Take everything like it's Christmas, I'm the Grinch. Took LSD, so it's your G, I'm finna chill you in. I turned off my main, cool down my time, no problem for bitch. Who gon' say I ain't? Bitch, you know my life is under the wrist.
All right.
It's streaming everywhere.
I
Spotify,
love
Apple
it.
Music.
W track.
Yes, sir.
You can also Shazam it as well, and it will pop up. I know that sounds
Okay.
weird to say in the year of our Lord 2025, but
It's true though. We pull up our Shazam, so
Oh, looks like Jam Weekly Magazine's here in the house. Thanks for joining us.
yes,
Oh
sir.
wow. Okay,
W
okay.
W in the chat. W in the chat.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and go to another. Hold tight, guys. I'm maneuvering this. Okay. Do we want to play? Hmm.
Picking
No
sides is a
strings.
good one too.
Which one?
Picking
Picking
sides.
picking sides. Oh, this
Yeah,
one. Okay.
it's different. It's different.
Okay. Here we go.
It's two different
I
sides
don't
of
wanna
us.
hurt you. Nah, I don't wanna hurt you. Nah, ayy, I don't wanna hurt you. Nah, ayy, I can never hurt you. Ayy, so listen up. Nowadays I'm up, I'ma tell the whole I'm up. Yes, I'm up, ayy. So who is up? I've been in a maze, so I know that I'm stuck. Ayy, so listen up. Nowadays I'm up, I'ma tell the whole I'm up. And I'm up, bitch, I'm up. Ayy, so what is up? Cause I've been in a maze, so I know that I'm stuck, and I'm stuck, and I'm stuck. I don't wanna cry without you. I don't wanna die without you. That's my bitty, that's my boo. I know her love is true. Ain't no picking sides by you. Stick it to my team like my bros, we some Jews. Stick it in my cleats, got that stick when I juke. Switch lane skirt, that's just what I do. I ain't fuckin' with a lame, get my blue and stay true. Benji, what's the clue? Staying to my crew, when I move, they gon' shoot. Slide, looking like that ghost, I got flames when I groove. Rider, hit my dad, smoke a blunt, then I snooze. Now, I'ma sleep on hate, all boys disapprove. Cause I'm in the slew, now they gon' copy move. So I'm gon' adjust, cause for boys I'm immune. Yeah, they love to hate, that's nothing new. Hey, so listen up. Nowadays I'm up, I'ma tell the whole I'm up. Bitch, I'm up, bitch, I'm up. Hey, so what is up? Cause I've been in a maze, so I know that I'm stuck, and I'm stuck, and I'm stuck. I don't wanna cry without you. I don't wanna die without you. That's my bitty, that's my boo. I know her love is true. Ain't no picking sides by you.
Baby girl, say you're my boo. You're my whole world, and that's the truth. Pretty girl, shining like the moon. Lost in your eyes when I'm with you. Darling lady, she my baby. I'ma show you the whole world, we switch lanes quick. You mean everything to me, so when I say it, don't forget your love been driving me crazy. Switch it up, yeah, I'ma show you sweet. We can smoke a blunt, then you can take the driver's seat. In a rocket ship, you blast it straight right from my heart. Baby girl, I'm crazy, but just know that you're my all.
Hey, So listen up, listen. Nowadays I'ma tell the hoe I'm up. Man, I ain't my bitch, I ain't my hey. So what is up? Cause I've been in a maze, so I know that I'm stuck, man, I'm stuck, man, I'm stuck. I don't wanna cry without you. No, I don't wanna die without you. That's my bitty, that's my boo. I know her love is true. Ain't no picking sides by you. I don't wanna hurt you. I can never hurt you. Nah, I can never hurt you. Nah, bitch, I don't wanna hurt you. Nah, ayy. So listen up, listen. Nowadays I'ma tell the hoe I'm up. Man, I ain't my bitch, I ain't my ayy. So what is up? Cause I've been in a maze, so I know that I'm stuck. Man, I'm stuck, man, I'm stuck.
Love it.
Hey, thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate
this
that.
is
Thank you, thank you,
beautiful.
thank you, thank you.
We
Appreciate
need to let
that.
we can keep continuing playing it because I love y'all songs for real. Like I said, I was going through each one and liking and putting my emojis.
Yeah, I kept seeing that. I kept
I was
seeing that. I was like, man, I was like, man, she's doing her research. I was like, I appreciate that.
I appreciate you guys. Wow. So why don't we talk about let's go ahead and talk about the songs first and then we can move on to another one. How's that sound?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So Goosebumps is definitely more of like a aggressive vibe, kind of a. I'll say it's aggressive.
It's that old school cloud rap. It's that old school
It's
cloud rap.
kind of like
Twenty
Three
six.
Six Mafia inspired. I would say that it's really got more. That's kind of the flow that we've been doing a lot. It's kind of that 3-6 Mafia style. Kind of it'd be considered a Memphis style. That's what a producer would say if we showed him that beat. He would say it's a
Oh yeah.
Memphis beat. And
Oh,
then
okay.
Picking Sides is a whole different. I wanted to make something
Mhm.
that could appeal to everybody, not just a male. I wanted to be able to reach to females, males. And I got a girlfriend, so it wasn't for nothing like that. But it was
Oh
more
yeah.
just
Same.
to get a bigger crowd. Because
Hmm.
if you got females that like your music, that's big because that's just big. You got to have both sides of
Mhm.
W's on the
It
lyrics.
was
Thank you.
I'm
I was
not
just
all right.
reading that.
It's a
Can we
switch it up, yeah, I'ma show you sweet. We could smoke a blunt, then you could take a driver's seat. In a rocket ship, you blasted straight right for my heart. Baby girl, I'm crazy, but just know that you're my all.
Hey, so listen
hey.
up.
There you
Nowadays
go.
I'ma tell the hoe I'm up. Man, I ain't up,
Man,
bitch, I
I'm
ain't
up, bitch,
up.
I'm
Hey,
up.
so what is up? Cause I've been in a maze, so I know that I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck. Yo, thank you, man. Go subscribe to my YouTube, man. It's Underneath Dig, and we'll post a lyric video for you. Just for you, man.
I love it. Yes, definitely. I was well, I've listened to so many different songs, but that one I was very drawn to as well. Uh it it's like relationship, any
Right.
type of ship. As a matter of fact, I did a post on
Kind of
what
R and
type
B
of
if I'm
ship.
thinking about it.
Yeah. And then not only that, but I don't know, maybe you guys were thinking about it, but I was like looking at your shirt, it said Tokyo, and you had your I don't know what was it? It was I
Oh,
don't know what
it was a
characters.
Spider-Man shirt. Yeah, I had a Spider-Man
Okay, yeah.
shirt.
Yeah. We
It's
actually shot
a
that video in Sterling, Colorado at this apartment complex. They had purple lights, so we're like, yeah, we gotta cook up there.
Also the goosebumps, right? Going back to that song. Like who did you did the graphics?
I
Like
did
every
I did do the graphics, yes, ma'am.
wow.
He did the
I
mixing, I did the graphics. That's yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, again, it gives me like that MTV feel. The only reason why I say this because every morning I would listen to MTV before I had to go to middle school.
oh
so,
yeah.
Oh,
so
MTV is legendary. No, yeah, I respect that. I don't take that as none but a
oh, oh
great time.
wow, that's so dope. It looks like Masio, free Masio. Thank you, King, for joining us. Legendary answers, J. Anthony, 444, furrowed eyebrows. Thank you,
Shout out
Josh.
everyone. Shout out
Yeah,
everyone. Shout out
everybody.
everyone.
Yeah, shout out
we
the chat.
we have everybody here tonight.
W
Okay.
in the chat. W in the chat.
Yeah, most definitely.
All the viewers are big W.
So from the booth, right, to visuals on your purpose. Um, How do you stay locked in? And what type of like impact are you trying to promote to the audience?
As for me, I've always been like
So
what is
my
it?
my
An
girlfriend was
advocate of like.
calling me.
Oh no, you're good. I've always kind of been like a little bit of an advocate for like mental health because that's always been like one thing that I
Oh
and
yeah,
like people that I've pretty much loved ones have struggled with
I
my
see.
entire life. And I know like there was a lot of artists that coming up when before like my music and stuff when I was like depressed and going through certain things that like helped me a lot. And that's always kind of been my kind of thing is just wanting to heal the world with all the bullshit that's constantly going on.
mental health. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, my girlfriend was calling me, so I didn't know if it messed up everything, but no, yeah, mental health's definitely a key, and that's kind of something I stand for myself. Kind of going through suicide with my friends and family, so I kind of stand for mental wealth. And when my friend Lil Sweet died, we did a show for him that we gave all the money to
Mm.
the family. That
Oh
was before I
wow.
linked up with Felony, but that's something I personally did for Lil Sweet, and we're actually making a remix song for Lil Sweet called "Lights Out Part 3." It's gonna
Mhm.
come out Halloween. I know it's a far stretch, but that's something that we kind of got planned to have a keep our homie alive in our music. So we're gonna have him on our next project, and we're working on getting his music posted on everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, and
Mhm.
then any money that we get from that, we're gonna give straight to his mom and his brother,
Oh
just to
yeah.
kind of keep Lil Sweet alive, kind of keep his legacy strong, and that's something that me and Felony are personally working on to kind of get just to
Yeah.
keep our homie alive, and we keep him alive just with our music lyrics too. Just kind of keep the homie alive. Like when we famous, they're gonna know who Lil Sweet is just by how much he represent, how we represent him. That's kind of the key.
Oh
Is
yeah,
when I'm
because that boy
famous, I'm gonna
definitely
make sure my
deserved the attention. Lil Sweet definitely
Uh-uh.
deserved the attention.
Yes, most definitely. Looks like Jam Weekly magazine thanks you both of you for breaking down the lyrics.
I appreciate that, man. Music has many meanings. Sometimes there's lyrics with many different meanings. It's just kind of how the viewer wants to take it. That's the beauty of music. It can make things mean multiple things.
Mm. Looks like Anxious Money. He said that I just actually interviewed him. He said I brought this up in our interview, and then last couple been saying the same thing about mental health. Yes, very true. Anxious Money, and that is a deep subject, and we definitely have to speak on that.
Oh yeah.
Um, how do you stay locked in, right, while navigating through the noise, the pressure,
Um,
the performance of this music industry?
I've had some testing, and my first test
Hmm.
was last year, April 20. My homie Lil Sweet killed himself, and then 2 weeks later, my homie Brandon Atkins and his two boys and his wife all died in a car accident. So I
Oh.
really was kind of resulted in bad stuff. I was partying too much. I just didn't know how to cope with it, and then honestly, when I started making music with Felony, I kind of locked back in, and I kind of
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
because he was also that's not just me. Felony was also going through some personal stuff before we linked up too. So we kind of just linked up and kind of just made that whole album Till the Reaper Laughs was really all just aggression. I got
Yeah, pretty much
betrayed by my best
2024
friend.
was
He
like
kicked me out,
a
made me
shit year
homeless.
for
I'm
both
dealing with
movements.
the death from my homie Lil Sweet,
Mm.
who showed me how to do shows. My homie Brandon Atkins and his wife and his two kids all died. So it was
Mm.
then it was giving me deja vu because I went to my friend Lil Sweet's open casket. Gave me deja vu of
Oh.
when my brother killed himself. So it was I was just dealing with all these different emotions. And my brother died March 19th. So it's
Oh my
March and
goodness.
April are kind of it's a shitty month, but I'm locked in. I make some of my best music when it comes around these 2 months because mainly March, but I feel like I'm locked in on April now too because I kind of just take my emotions and kind of just put them in my music because that's the only way I can deal with them. That's the only way I can talk about them basically is in my music. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So just keeping my loved ones alive, and it keeps me focused on the bigger picture, kind of like what I'm saying. I kind of keeps me focused on my purpose. I'm
Yeah.
not just making music to get myself money. I got my other brother Ian, he's struggling right now. And I feel like once I'm making money, I could provide for my family and kind of help out my whole family out. And I was just telling my brother this today. It's like, yo, bro, like, don't even worry about struggling, because soon when I'm up, we're all gonna be up. Because that's just kind of, it's a bigger purpose. I'm doing this for my family too, because I love my
Yeah.
family, and I gotta keep grinding for my fam, not just for myself.
Yeah.
I gotta do it for my loved ones, my past ones, my dad, my mom. I gotta, once I got money, everybody's gonna be happy, and that's just kind of like where I'm at. It's a bigger purpose than just me getting money. My whole family needs it, so
Hmm.
that's kind of what I'm doing.
So true. Wow. Such a huge heart, both of you. And the irony is my show, my motto is showing love full circle. That's my
Yep.
motto. And I'm so grateful. It just gives me chills. I mean, literally the goosebumps song, just talking with both of you on this mental health awareness. And so, okay, you said that both of you are part of a bigger purpose, right?
Yes.
Can you talk to us about Life at Risk ENT? How did that come together and what does that mean?
I
That name
I'll let
actually
you
mean?
talk about that, London.
like Life
Oh,
at Risk is I would
it's
say it's like it's a team, it's a family, it's it's different outlets, it's different outputs. I found Life at Risk when I made my song Sit Tight. I texted the CEO. I was like, yo, I was kind of feeling myself. I was like, you missing someone like Lenny Dig? And like I like said my music, he's like, I'm intrigued, I want to know more. And it kind of just started from that moment. And then when me and Felony started working, I kind of told Felony, I was like, yo, bro, I got this this little group I'm working with, and try to put you on. And now that I'm like, now his Off-White Mafia group is kind of like part of Life at Risk, and that's kind of what I'm part of is Life at Risk and Off-White Mafia. So we kind of, since
mm,
because Felony already had the name, and it's like it's just perfect. We're
gotcha.
just kind of working together, and now we represent a big purpose. Now, if
Mm.
it wasn't for Life at Risk, I wouldn't even known about this interview. So like
Oh
everybody's
wow.
everybody's helping out everybody's. So it's like shout out to that boy Mayo. He's the one who put us on. That's
W
Oh
W.
Mayo,
So
W
yeah.
Mayo in the chat. We need
Shout
some
out.
W
W's in the
Mayo in the
chat. We need
chat.
some
He's the one
W's in the chat.
who put us on and stuff. So like, if it wasn't for Life at Risk, I wouldn't even know who Mayo is. And it's just kind of, I wouldn't say it's like a mainstream label, but it's something where everybody's trying to make the same goal. Everybody's helping out each other. Everybody's sharing
Yeah.
each other's stuff. It's just kind of extra motion on what we're doing. Kind
Mm,
of just goes with the purpose. Everybody understands that we can all help each other if we work as a team.
yeah.
I don't think anybody's better than anybody. I think everybody can be the best version of themselves, and that's kind of, we're just being the best versions of ourselves, kind of just trying to make an input. And Life at Risk gives us those opportunities. So shout out to Life at Risk.
Mm. Shout out to Life at Risk. Wow.
Yep.
That's amazing. And shout out to Mayo. Thank you for that. And
Shout out to Robert too. That's the CEO.
W.
Shout out to
yeah,
Robert. W to
Robert.
Robert. That the
And
villain.
yeah.
Oh
And Larry Sanford, because
yeah, now there's
yeah,
the boy.
there's the goat.
W Larry, W
so,
Larry.
W
so
Mayo.
right. So you're clearly building brick by brick. It seems from
Right.
mental health awareness to just coming together as a family unit, right? What's
Oh yeah.
next on the radar? New music, as you said, the new music's dropping this coming May.
May
But any
23rd. Yes,
May
ma'am.
23rd, and any like visuals collabs that we
Oh
should be
Uh,
yeah.
looking.
yeah.
Yeah, no, this whole album's gonna have it's gonna have a lot of collabs. Me and Felony, because our last album was just me and Felony, and that's
Okay,
kind of I believe that's kind of that was for a reason. It kind of like, yo, me and Felony got it, but this next album's all about building motion. Me and him are working with artists from all around the globe for this album. Believe it or not,
Oh yeah.
wow,
I got an artist in UK named LOZ. He's very talented artist. He's gonna be on this, and I got an artist in New Zealand. I just found him on TikTok. Me and him are still finalizing deals and stuff, but I'm gonna have him on a song. We're gonna do an international song where it's gonna have someone from New Zealand, someone from London, UK, then me and Felony in the United States, and it's gonna be a global project. And That's also kind of why I'm working on this interview in the UK with this guy named Johnny Inks. He's gonna be
Mm,
doing an online interview with me, and it's gonna be all around the UK. So it's kind of getting motion from. I can't limit myself on motion. It kind of goes to that. I got to be
mhm,
open minded to multiple outlets of motion because
mhm.
you're not gonna make it just marketing in the city. Because the city's cool and stuff, but who's gonna know me outside the city? And that's kind of what we're working on. And I kind of notice once people notice you that are not in the city, people are gonna start noticing you in the city, if you know what I'm saying. And it's just kind of it may seem like I'm not focusing on the city, but the motion outside the city is gonna help me get motion in the city.
Mm.
It's kind of like a big picture. I gotta be open minded.
That is so true. And that's
Oh
what
yeah.
Mayo was talking about earlier, like, and it's a different perspective too, as far as like friends and family that right? Your supporters are like outside of your family, like truly
Right.
your fans and whatnot.
Yeah,
Uh,
because of course I can show my song to my daddies and be like, "That's a good song," but can I show it to some random guy and then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, this song's fire." That's really I'm not gonna say it's more important, but it really is because that's my family's always gonna support me and I love my family, but I gotta work on my outside the family support.
right,
You
right,
know what I'm saying?
exactly. Felony, you were gonna say something.
Oh, I was gonna say, honestly, we just got a lot of big plans. Many projects coming up. You know, even after, for when the music or for when the music for when the world ends drops,
Uh-huh.
um, I have my own personal album that I'm working on, that I've been working on, I should say, um, and that's dropping on my birthday, July 4th.
Oh,
Um,
Yep. I also got a personal album
yep,
that
yep.
Felony's
I
gonna
was
be
about to say.
producing most of called Versatile. It's gonna have a bunch of different flows and both working on that's kind of what we're going to be doing this summer. We're going to be working on our personal albums slash Halloween album,
Oh yeah.
and this
okay.
All I'm
Halloween
gonna
album is
say,
gonna
all we should say is TTLR2. TTLR2.
to the
That's all we're gonna
Reaper
say.
Last Part Two.
It's some
TTLR2.
some Morse code.
It's gonna be our best work together all together, and we're really gonna go all out on this album. But
Oh
this
wow.
right now we're locked in on this album coming up.
Oh yeah, music for in
This
the
album
world.
that's
This is
dropping
big,
May 23rd is probably one
big.
of our most versatile albums. I would say it has all bunch of different types of flows to
Wow.
different. We're not limiting ourselves to one style, but the album after that's gonna be strictly hard, strictly. We're gonna know what we're doing. But this,
Wow.
I was kind of thinking about this earlier too. Like this album that we're making is really, I would say it's an experiment album. Like to be honest, that we're
Okay.
Definitely.
we're
Oh
kind of
yeah.
going outside of our flows, kind of going outside of our comfort zone, and it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a big inspiration for our future projects. This album is gonna
Mm.
it's kind of gonna set the tone. We kind of learn some stuff. It kind of goes part of knowing each other longer. Like we building up more chemistry. We've always had chemistry, but now we're like really digging into chemistry
We got
because you
like
can never
a
get more chemistry.
Yeah. We got like a, what is it, like a 1 in a year half plan right now. It was a two
Yeah.
year, but you know we're obviously almost
Well, we
halfway
got
through the
albums
year.
planned for after our albums, but right now we're really focused on these upcoming
Oh
projects,
yeah.
these two personal albums, and this album that we got coming May 23rd, and then our Halloween album. That's kind of what we're focused on. We like to focus ahead just so we can be planned, to kind of know how
Mm.
we want to come instead of just
Stay ready.
coming
You
off
ain't
the
gotta
rip.
get ready.
That's right. I know that's
Yep.
right. It's funny because when I was in the military, they say, "Oh, you always have to have a go bag." Yeah,
Let's go, baby.
yeah, like in case you gotta go, like the
Oh
next
yeah.
day.
Thank you for your service, by the way. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, wow, I have so many questions, but the one thing I have to say is what gives me a feel about the song that's about to drop is we are the world, right? I'm like, finally, somebody's gonna come up with a song that's just like a worldwide type of song. Probably
Right.
not directly to MJ, but you know what I mean. Like, there's different artists.
Oh yeah.
They came
Yeah, we're
together and
having artists all around
united.
the globe on this, and it's gonna be It's gonna expand our marketing, to expand our names, to it's just gonna be all around greatness. This album, I can't wait.
I can't wait either. So, what is your message to the next generation, like the ones that are watching and dreaming, of the
Um,
like grinding? What do they need to hear from you right now?
two two things is that you're never you never sorry, just you're never too old to succeed. You can make it at any age if you put in the effort in. And then another thing is that don't let problems stop you. Just because you don't got something don't mean you can work for something. You can't work for something. So just kind of keep up the grind and kind of you got to build your own purpose. You got
Hmm.
to find out what you're good at and just kind of roll with that, never give up and just keep going. No matter how hard life gets, I know problems are real. I know
Yeah.
mom and dad could be fighting or problems like that, but you just gotta understand that problems don't last forever.
So
It's,
true.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh
How
yeah,
about you, Felony?
mine would probably be don't sell yourself short.
Mm.
And yeah, because I know it's very easy to kind of, once you get into a certain mindset about some things.
Hmm.
I had it's crazy to say this, but there's a big artist out nowadays. His name is 347 Aiden. Me and him, back when he was a smaller artist, me, him, and like three other people. Their names were Kid Snooze. One one dude's name was like Neverland.
Hmm.
Um, and then there was another guy, but 347 Aiden, he had sent us that song "Dancing in My Room." I don't know if
Hmm.
you've ever heard it, but it was a fairly big song on TikTok. And I remember he sent it to our group chat saying he didn't know how he felt about it and he thought it was bad. And we kind of just encouraged him to like drop it, and because he was like selling
Yeah.
himself short, like it's a
Yeah.
it's a pretty good song, even though me and all those people kind of had a falling out, I still give him his props, and he was selling himself short. He was thinking of just keeping it in a vault and stuff like that,
Oh
and it was
wow.
good to like, yeah,
Oh
You gotta
wow.
you
Is
gotta
it?
understand that your least favorite song could be someone else's favorite. That's not. We've all been in
That right
moments like
there.
that. It's
yep,
true.
That is so true. Yeah, it's that one song that can go viral, or that one art piece, or whatever,
Yep.
and it's a disservice to hold it to yourself. You're not sharing the love.
Exactly.
The are is it on your channel, or I'm just wondering. We could play something else for now before you leave. Before
Play.
we wrap it up.
Wait. Are you talking to Felony or me?
Um, I both we I could do
Go
whatever.
to go to go to playlist and play Grave. You go to
Okay.
playlist and you see Till the Reaper Laughs Part 1,
Okay.
and
Here
then
we go.
Grave would be the top song. Yeah, it's that Till the Reaper Laughs one.
Oh,
Up top.
up top.
Nope, 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 no. Oh,
This
yes,
one.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just the first song. This song got four
This one.
thousand views. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay. Here
This is
we
our
go.
biggest song out right now. This is actually the first song me and Felony ever made. This is what made
oh
us
yeah.
start doing music together. So,
Oh, snap. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Here we go.
And this does have lyrics, if anybody was asking.
Said I put him in a grave, 30 shots at your brain. I don't give a single fuck what the fuck niggas say. Bitch, I'm going insane. Like I'm number from the bay. Bitch, you know I'ma chop you up, I lock you up. I put you in the trunk, then I drop it at the dump. Blaze it up, I mix the perks with liquor, yellow hoe. I'm known to function up. Got AKs, with a fuck boy thing. Cold case was blazed, when I'm out there, load the lasers up. Chop him up, don't really get too fucks. Make sure that his body in the dump. Take your bitch and hit up for the dump. Make a mission, let's stir. Way I hit it, bless her. Clean the seats and stir. Switch blade, don't miss, nigga. Spend like 40 on my bitch, nigga. Keep 100, yeah, I been that nigga. Wanna keep fucking with me, I swear I'll kill a nigga. Bitch, it's young dead bunny, didn't get money. Fucking on your hoe, yeah, brain go dummy. Turn it to a mummy, you know I mean mommy. Nutted in a bitch, she was single, probably. Still get paid and still get sloppy. Old man Kyle, been get naughty. Bitch, that's me, I'm him and body. Off-white mafia, bitch, I'm John Gotti, bitch. Whole team, yeah, we posted. All your bitch players and you motherfucking know it. Until the reaper laughs. All you pussy niggas is a motherfucking trash. Grave, 30 shots at your brain. I don't give a single fuck what the fuck niggas say. Bitch, I'm going insane. face. Shots out the fucking AK. Shut the fuck or I'll blow your brain. Bitch problems, get up on my way. Spiritual illusions in my place. You's a fuck boy, shut the fuck boy. Better thug boy, make a play. If you talking, put that on the grave. Where we smoke you like it's lemon haze. In my music, I ain't scared to say. Pussy talking, put you in your place. Keep it rockin' right up on my waist. So I can't be trippin' like that. Roll wanna meet me. Take your bitch and quit me. Ball like Jimmy for the heat. All my brothers in the streets. Losing brothers, rest in peace. So I feel a little sweet. Now I do this with my G's. Getting buckets up the heat.
30 shots at your brain. I don't give a single fuck what a fuck nigga say. Bitch, I'm going insane. Like I'm Norman from the Bay. Bitch, you know I'ma chop you up, I lock you up. I put you in the trunk, then I drop it at the dump. Blaze it up, I mix the perks with liquor. Yellow hole, I'm known to function up.
Got AKs, what a fuck boy think. Cocaine switch blaze, when I'm out there, load the lasers up. Chop 'em up, don't really get too fucks. Make sure that his body in the dump. Take your bitch and hit up for the dump. Make a mission, let's stir. Way I hit it, bless her. Clean the scene, Dexter.
That's our first song we ever did together. And that's what
Wow.
made Felony in London. London
I
and
did see
Felony,
somebody's
however you want to
comment.
say it.
Great.
But
I did see
that
somebody's comment. If you're looking for me on Instagram, it's at I hate you felony. IHY felony.
Oh,
mine's at London. It's London you dig.
I need to put this on here, y'all. So
And
let
the
me go.
reason why mine is at I hate you felony is because that is the title of my next album.
Oh, okay. Hold tight, hold tight. We're gonna get this correct. We're gonna make. I like things to be accurate. Okay. And it's spelled at F. Let's see. Go
It's
ahead, felony.
at IHY felony.
I H Y, and then Felxny, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, gotcha. Roger that. Let me go ahead and
And that's for
kick
my
this.
Instagram, y'all.
Okay, I'm
I
putting
think my Instagram's already in there, so
Yeah,
you see it. You
I'm
could.
gonna
That's my
kick.
YouTube right there. So if you want to, it's just London you dig. You can find Felony stuff through my playlist. If you
Mine's
go to Tel Aviv
felony
Labs,
There
you'll
TV.
we
find
go.
his playlist, his
There we
music.
go. You got it.
W.
Jam Weekly Magazine. Thank you. Okay. Looks it says here lots of reggae. I'm telling. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Link us in.
reggae. Okay, I
Link
like
us
me some
in.
reggae. Not even gonna lie. That's my
Shout
that's
out
my
to the
Mexican in me.
UK. I
That's the
saw that.
Mexican
Shout
in
out
me.
to the UK.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we are the world togetherness. Okay,
Yes, sir.
cool, cool. Do we want to play another one? But prior to that, could you talk a little bit about this, the Grave song? By the way, it's called Grave for y'all looking for the song.
So when I had made the beat, I had planned to actually release it. The beat was pretty much like a year old by the time
Okay.
I had London hop on it.
Uh huh.
But in 2023 of that Halloween, I was planning on releasing a album called Scarecrow Ave. It is
Okay.
still in the works. I don't know which Halloween it's gonna be released, but it's gonna be released on a Halloween. Just don't know
Okay.
when. But I was working on that, and Grave was one of the songs. I actually had a different song in plan for London to be on at the time, but I just didn't know how to get in contact with him.
Oh,
And Grave
okay.
was supposed to be like have somebody else on it, but I didn't get around to finishing that project, and so that small project got turned into a little EP. That got posted. Um, and pretty much when me and London started making music, we are going through beats,
Mm-hmm.
and I had played the Grave beat, and he was like, "Yo, we need to do this now," and I was like, "Bet." I was like,
Yep.
"Bet." I already have a hook I've been thinking about for the past year. Let's do it.
And I just and basically how it came is I didn't even know what we were doing. He like did the hook, and then I kind of just added to the. I remember asking him, I was like, "Yo, can I add a little piece to the hook?" I was like, "It would sound dope." He was like, "Yeah,
Uh-huh.
bro, go for it." And I added the shootout AKs. What a
Oh
fuck boy
yeah.
think? Cocaine switch blades. When I'm right, then know the lasers up. Chop him up, don't really get too fucks. Make sure that his body in the dump.
Thump,
Take your bitch and hit the for the thump.
thump,
Make a mission, Lester. Way I
Lester,
hit it, bless her. Clean the scene,
clean the scene,
Dexter.
Dexter.
And it kind of just like, cause he played. I remember him actually playing this beat a long time before we even hit it. He played it for me.
Uh-huh.
when I was with his cousin Mac Blaze. We all went to his house the first time I met him, and I remember asking him back then. I was like, he might not remember, but I was like, man, I was like, I really want to hit this beat with you. And he's
Uh-huh.
like,
I
I'll
do.
think about
I
it.
do remember that.
And then when we linked up, we made that song Grave, and me and him kind of just knew right away that we had something special. We linked up when I was going through some stuff. He let me stay at his house. We kind of like the first day we didn't even record any music. We really just chilled on some personal shit, smoked weed, listened to music, and just kind of pick out some of the beats.
Oh yeah.
Then like we
Nice.
kind of just
Nice.
kind of get to know each other before we make a whole project uh,
Okay.
type vibe. Because
I
when
had
we
to know
made
who was
Grave,
staying in
we
my
didn't.
house. No, I'm just playing. I knew London was a good dude. I knew London
Well,
was a good dude the second I met him.
but yeah, when we made Grave, like we didn't really know each other. We kind of just knew that we wanted to work together. We knew each other from our
Gotcha.
music type vibe. So when I stayed with him for a little bit, I kind of got to know him personally, and then we made music the second day, and we made a whole album, a whole like I believe it was 5 songs in a day, in then like a day or two, type vibe, and then
In like 2 days.
yeah, we were
Wow.
locked in. We kind of just started. We do something. We had something special. We've been doing. We started doing shows together, and now that's why every time I get an opportunity to do an interview, I make sure I can get my homie on, and if he gets the opportunity, he's gonna do the same. And we
Dope.
kind of just we share the opportunities, and that's the power of having two people
Hmm.
doing
It's
it
crazy
together. We
because
got
it's
two
crazy.
different sides.
Yeah, I'm glad. Look, I'm
We
glad
got
that you
double the
came on.
opportunity. Double the opportunity.
Right. I'm glad that you came on too, Felony, because I did see you on my guest list. So I was like, okay, I need to schedule you, but hey, this works better.
Oh
um,
yeah.
do we want to play another song maybe for the road?
Yeah, we could definitely
Okay.
what you thinking, Free Felony? Are you
Yeah, that's a
thinking
pretty good
Mac?
one.
Yeah, go back to the same playlist and Free Felony.
Okay. Let's see. That was this one right
It
here,
was
right?
no, the other one. The one
Uh,
right next to it.
oh,
Yeah.
this one right here. Okay. Here
And
we
I
go.
believe Free Felony's the second song on
It's
the
a
playlist.
second.
Yeah, if you just scroll down.
Okay. Oops. Hold tight. I haven't had my Wheaties today, and now I'm just kidding.
Nah, yeah,
Oh no, you're
I've
good.
been keeping my
Shit.
Wheaties all
I feel
day.
you.
Oh my god, hold on one second.
Breakfast is the most
Yes,
important meal of the day.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. Let's see.
It's the next
This
one.
oops. Hold on. It doesn't want to be nice to me. Hold on one second.
It's the purple one.
It's the purple one.
Yeah.
It's under this playlist right here. That's what I'm trying to get into.
Oh, it's not that playlist.
It's
It's
not
the
this
one.
one.
Yeah, it's the one right next to it.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
it was part till the Reaper left.
If you just scroll down, if you
I don't
should.
know why it's okay. Hold on. I'm technically challenged right now.
You could just click on his page too, honestly.
Okay. This one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
just
works
click on
too.
his
Yeah.
page.
Thank you. I'm
And
gonna
then
say I'm subscribing.
oh yeah, Free Felonies right by Goth Bitch.
All right
Oh,
here.
that's wild. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, thank you. I don't know. I have it blasted on my page. That's why. My bad.
Oh no, you're fine.
Thank you for the subscribes. Yeah.
Thank you. Abuse.
This one's called Free
When I
Felony.
step up to the
Yeah.
scene, all these pussy niggas know that they can't disrespect me. Feel like you have
My
no
boy
idea.
was
I got
locked
these
up when
playboys
we
around me.
dropped
Get to
this
stepping,
song.
pussy nigga.
Oh,
We had
wow.
to get it
Fuck you
out.
the scenes. Mic check 1, 2. Pussy nigga come through. I just fuck your bitch up on the foreign place she come to. Birkin bags and Gucci tags. Foreign whips and Louis bags. Get to fucking testing. I'ma hit 'em with that 50 mag.
I said 1, 2, kung fu. You think that I'm dumb fool?
I'm the type to pop out and pull up. I need more food. Yes, sir.
I'm
I'm
up.
up.
Flexing is
Flexing
my
is my
gesture.
gesture. Feel like I ain't AI. I thought that'd be my answer. Whoa. I got ice around my neck. You wish I'm peace. Well, your bitch was on the list like she was gon' priest.
She
She
was
was
looking up
looking
to
up
me
to
like
me like
London was
London
the
was the
priest.
priest.
Oh
Oh
shit, I'm
shit, I'm
back.
back.
Audible
Audible
up,
up.
I
I
said
said
two
two
big
big
sticks,
sticks,
looking like
looking
I'm
like I'm
Max
Max
Payne.
Payne.
Bitch, I'm
Bitch, I'm
flexed out
flexed out
every
every
day, ain't
day.
gon'
Ain't gonna
change.
change.
You think
You
that
think
I
that
owe
I
you
owe you
some? I
some?
don't
I
owe
don't
a
owe a
thing.
thing.
Bitch, I
Bitch,
throw
I'll
my
throw my
money in
money
the
in the
sky and
sky and
watch it
watch it
rain,
rain.
bitch.
Little pussy bitch running back to
To
mom and
mom and
daddy. Take
daddy.
your fucking trip. Hope you
Hope you
playing
playing
fucking
fucking
crashes. Sick and
crashes.
tired of the way these
Bitches
bitches
that
always
always
bragging. Well,
bragging.
did you tell
Bitches
them
fucking
that I
tell her
fucked and
fucking
nutted on
nutted
your
on your
belly?
belly.
Little groupie slut, I know your ass can get real jealous. I know that
Don't
your
turn
ass
the
is mad.
text.
I'm on my
That's
ex's
what
telling. Like,
like,
ooh,
oh,
bitch.
bitch.
I'm sliding with my gang. I pulled up with that 40, you know I just let it bang. Two big sticks, bitch, they look like magic wands. Bitch, I am a wizard, I'm the
I'm a
Waverly
Waverly
LeBron.
LeBron.
Yo, ho, suck my dick, and she call me Flex Armstrong. Smoking hella thrax, bitch, I'm ripping out the bong. When I step up to the scene, all these pussy
Ow.
niggas know that they can't disrespect me. Feel like you have no way, I got these playboys around me. Get to stepping, pussy nigga, I'ma crack you at the seams. Mic check 1, 2, pussy nigga come through. I just fuck your bitch up on a foreign place she come to. Birkin bags and Gucci tags, foreign whips and Louis bags. Get to fucking testing, I'ma hit 'em with that 50 mag.
Yo, we gotta run this back. Who wants to run this back?
We gotta run it back.
Come on, let's. I'm for real. I'm running it back for real.
Gotta run it back.
I
One's
love
in
this.
chat. Who's
Oh
running
my
back? One's in
gosh, I
chat. Who's
love
running
this
back?
song.
You give this video one like, we
Run it
running
back.
it back.
Oh my god, y'all! You need to subscribe. Hello, like, comment, and like.
Go
When I
Okay.
subscribe
step
to
up
our
to the
YouTube.
scene,
Let
all
me
these
dig
pussy
felony.
niggas know that they can't disrespect me. Feel like you have no way, I got these playboys around me. Get to stepping, pussy nigga, I'ma crack you at the seams. Mic check 1, 2, pussy nigga come through. I just fuck your bitch up on a foreign place she come to. Birkin bags and Gucci tags, foreign whips and Louis bags. Get to fucking testing, I'ma hit 'em with that 50
I said
mag.
1, 2, kung fu. You think that I'm dumb fool? I'm the type to pop out and pull up. I need more food. Yes sir, I'm up. Flexing is my gesture. Feel like I am AI. I bought that be my answer. Whoa, I got ice around my neck. If you reach, I'ma teach. Well, your bitch was on her knees, looked like she was gon' preach. She was looking up to me like London was the priest. Oh shit, I'm back. Audible up, I said two big sticks, looking like I'm Max Payne. Bitch, I'm flexed out every day, ain't gon' change. You think that I owe you some? I don't owe a thing. Bitch, I throw my money in the sky and watch it rain, bitch.
Little pussy bitch running back to mom and daddy. Hey, take your fucking trip. Hope you're playing fucking crashes. Sick and tired of the way these bitches always bragging. Well, did you tell them that I fucked and nutted on your belly? Little groupie slut, I know your ass can get real jealous. I know that your ass is mad. I'm on my ex's telling. Like, ooh, bitch. I'm sliding with my gang. I pulled up with that 40, you know I just let it bang. Two big sticks, bitch, they look like magic wands. Bitch, I am a wizard, I'm the Waverly LeBron. Yo, ho, suck my dick, and she call me Flex Armstrong. Smoking hella thrax, bitch, I'm ripping out the bong. When I step up to the scene, all these pussy niggas know that they can't disrespect me. Feel like you have no way, I got these playboys around me. Get to stepping, pussy nigga, I'ma crack you at the seams. Mic check 1, 2, pussy nigga come through. I just fuck your bitch up on a foreign place she come to. Birkin bags and Gucci tags, foreign whips and Louis bags. Get to fucking testing, I'ma hit 'em with that 50 mag.
Man,
Yeah.
this is my favorite.
W
Well, I
W
like
W.
the Goosebumps thing, but this right here. Woo!
That's to the Reaper. That was our first album we made. That
Woo!
whole project is some that's gonna go down.
Something special.
It's only gonna keep growing.
Wow.
It's still early. It's still a growing album. So go check that out. To the Reaper Laughs Part 1. That's why we're saying Part 2 is gonna be crazy. That's dropping Halloween. We're gonna be taking it full serious. That album. We're going
Double
Wow.
the
all in.
craziness, double the songs, double the everything.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I should say
That's
quadruple to everything.
It's gonna be crazy. Like we know that we're working with a great album. We gotta really work hard if we're gonna use that name. So we're gonna go all in.
I'm speechless. Why did I see that?
You didn't do the full
I
This
research. I'm just
appreciate you.
kidding.
I appreciate you.
look, now I have my homework to do tonight. Wow, that's amazing. It looks like a shout out to Jersey City Jeff. Salute. There's a lot of people coming on sandbags and soap,
W.
rings. Thanks for joining. We're on different platforms right now, y'all. So I don't know
Nah,
who's
that's
on
cool. Yeah,
Facebook,
nah,
but
that's awesome. It's
um, so it looks like both y'all, uh, your work ethic. I mean, obviously, this song. I normally don't do that. I'm being real right now. I'm being real. I normally don't like run it back, but that right there,
those are run backer.
yeah, I'm
Appreciate
gonna.
you.
No,
Appreciate you.
I'm serious right now. You guys got me good today. Normally I'm on point, but maybe it's the rain. But so your work ethic, right, and your vision from bars, obviously, to the visuals in your message, right? It's clear that you're building something great. Um, what is your like? I know you're coming up with all these different things, but is there any like events or like, are you guys thinking about going on stage? You know,
So we actually just did one of our biggest shows. We opened up for Strange Music, artist. That's Tech Nine's label, Strange Music. We opened up for artist Jerry Robinson. We just
wow,
did a show in Denver on my birthday, and that's actually how we got most of the artists for this upcoming album is from doing that show because the
wow,
cool thing about that show had artists from all around USA, from Kansas to Detroit to Denver to where we're from. Like it was a very great opportunity that we took advantage of, and we really got a lot of artists from for this album and for the next albums from this show. So we're kind of just keeping up on a show. We're trying to lock in on a show for May 23rd, a little album release.
okay,
Trying to have our homie Slim Hollow. He's gonna be doing it with us. Shout out Slim. But
Dope.
mm,
yeah, we're kind of trying to work out on the details right now. We don't got nothing official, but we are working behind the scenes on trying to lock something soon. So
I hope so.
not yeah,
Look,
not
look.
definitely.
Well, definitely, tag me or share it, and I'll share it with everybody. Who knows? I might come through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just let me
Uh,
know. That'd be sick.
I'm
That'd be
just
so
saying.
awesome. We'll do that
That's
song just for you. If you show up, we'll do free felony if you show up.
okay. Okay, that is so dope. Master Yo said that his work ethic, both of your work ethic, is extraordinary. Lots of fire. Uh,
Thank you so
signs.
much, man. That's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of what
like
makes us thrive is that we both share the same love. We both share the same ethic, and it's very rare that when you're working with an artist that they're giving you the same energy that you're giving it. And we kind of knew as soon as we made that first album, we're like, yeah, we got something special,
Yeah.
not just because the music is so good, but it's because we both work so hard and we're both so focused, and that's what really makes it special. We both bring the ideas. It's none of us. He's not just bringing the ideas like, yo, we should do this. Nah, we're taking turns. It's like we cycle on months of who's bringing the ideas. There's a month
Okay.
where he's bringing all the ideas. Grave bringing the ideas. I brought Goosebumps. That was my idea. So we're both just
Mm,
bringing ideas of hits, and that's kind of what makes it special. Is that
oh
we
yeah,
we
shit.
don't count out
Like
each other.
my plan for this year is to like almost either double or triple what the songs I did last year. Like I released like I think it was 28 or 34 songs last year. Um
wow.
and I plan to at least do like 60 or 70 this year.
Oh my gosh. Y'all
A
are
lot of
beasts.
songs.
Cuz we were locked in. Like we
That's
got
dope.
3 albums coming out just this year.
That
So
is
I'm like
so dope.
And we're
Wow.
being very smart too. Like we know that music is you gotta be patient with music, and we're taking our time on every album that we're dropping. This
oh
album that
yeah.
we're dropping, we've been working on it probably the past 3-4 months. Like we've been locked in. Like this is the most time we've ever had on a project. So it's gonna show on this album. We both take time.
Shit,
We're
even
both
yeah.
we're
Shit,
both
even my
cooking this
solo, I've been
album.
working on that like 3 years. So it's all
Wow.
a process. It's all process.
Wow. Look, my cheek is hurting from smiling so hard because I really like this song a lot. Masayo said you both keep up the good work, Kings. Wow. Yeah,
Appreciate
Thank you
you.
so much, man.
W
most
Massio.
definitely. I can
Shout out.
totally see this. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, we just said W's. That's it. That's
Oh
it.
Okay.
yeah, shout out to Master Yo.
Free Monster Yo, yes, sir. Um, wow, I'm taken. Like I'm lost for words right now. Just after that song, I can totally see it like in a movie, like a soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
That'd
like
be awesome.
a Marvel. I don't know
Maybe
if
on
I'm
2K.
into deep.
Maybe on
Oh,
2K.
yeah, hey,
Something like that.
never know, right?
Yeah. Now we're growing. We're growing. We're getting our music up.
Okay, okay. So, um, how was your experience, by the way, here at NNO 360 today?
Honestly, I appreciate that. Very very rare. This is my only like my third interview, and I could tell that they didn't do their research. I could tell throughout the whole week that you were doing your research, and like I appreciate that somebody that's willing to do the research and actually not just yes, you kind of know what you're talking about because you've listened to the songs on your own time. So I just say I appreciate that you doing your homework and there. And I know that you didn't probably know about Felony, but I'm glad that you made it work. You got him in, and we both got the same treatment with just little time. So I appreciate the
Okay,
work you put out and appreciate the research you did. So I really do.
thank you so much.
Yep.
What
Are you
about
gonna
you?
cry? Are you about to
No,
cry or something? I'm
no.
just kidding.
How about you, Felony?
I just appreciate you for having me. It's nice to see that there are more people that I guess are like more interviewers that are like Nardwar, where
Uh
he
huh.
goes fairly in depth. That was like one thing that because a lot of interviewers they kind of like people like I can't even think of names for like just on the top, but I know there's a lot of interviewers where they just ask like the simple questions, like. But it was nice to have somebody like ask like more in depth questions.
Oh,
Right.
well, thank you.
You did the homework and I appreciate it. You
I
knew what you were
appreciate
doing.
I appreciate you guys. So, quick question before I leave you guys. What is your favorite food dish?
Oh, I fuck with Popeyes. You feel me?
Okay, okay.
If I'm gonna
How
be
about
honest, I like me a good carne asada burrito.
If it's
mm,
homemade food though,
I
I
love
love my
homemade
mama's.
Mexican food.
I love fried pork chops. Ooh,
ooh,
I love fried chicken. I love food. I just love food. But
I love food.
my go to snack is definitely a little Popeyes chicken sandwich. That's my favorite.
uh,
The spicy. Get a little.
oh,
It's like
Say
spicy.
spaghetti is one
Okay,
of my
it's like
favorite too.
$4.
Spaghetti.
If you guys live by Popeyes, go get you some Popeyes.
Not
okay,
sponsored, of
okay.
course. Not sponsored, of course. But
It's not
Right, right,
sponsored,
right.
but shout out
Is that?
Popeyes. Man.
Yeah, Popeyes need to sponsor y'all. You know what I'm saying? They need to
Now we all
sponsor
need to
this.
get the sponsors.
Right,
They need to
right,
sponsor the
exactly.
podcast so we can promote
Right,
this.
right,
I make sure I got a chicken sandwich in my hand, all camera view, just so they know.
right. I know, right? Look, they need to go ahead and take notes. So y'all outside, out there, take notes of what they like to eat. I'm just saying. um, okay, so is there anything you would like to leave the audience with tonight?
Just
Be
be your,
yourself.
yeah. I was just gonna say that you
Oh
must
shit!
piece of shit.
Hey, we got the same mindset, my boy. That's why we're brothers.
You just gotta be yourself. Don't give up. Keep grinding, and make sure you check out London You Dig and Felony. We both got separate pages. We both post separate music with each other. Go check out the pages. Subscribe. We're streaming everywhere. Felony's on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Same as myself. We're streaming multi-platforms. We're not just keeping it limited on YouTube and SoundCloud. We're everywhere. But go check us out and keep being yourself and go be great.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Anything else? Last words before
No, I
I
appreciate
Don't
you.
forget to drink water. Don't forget to hydrate every day.
look. I got mine
I
right
definitely
here.
want to do a second interview with you. If you want to, let me know if you want to do an interview in May or something. We can do something before the album and kind of show some sneak peeks.
Okay, yes, most
Yeah, that'd
definitely.
be awesome. We'll send you some sneak peeks and stuff on email and stuff. You can play it or something. We can talk about the new album. If you're down, I'm all in
Yes.
it. If you
Oh,
want to do a
yes,
second interview,
yes.
I
Of
enjoyed my
course.
time. I would love to keep up this partnership and keep working together. That'd be awesome.
Most definitely. Mi casa, su casa.
No, same here. Mi casa, su casa. I
Habla español
appreciate
con
you.
Piquito.
I appreciate you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Subscribe to
you.
In the Known, guys. Subscribe to
Yeah.
In the Known.
So,
Go subscribe to their channel. You know, shout out unknown, in known. Is it in the know? I don't
yeah.
want to mess it
So,
up.
Shout
oh,
out In
it's
the Known.
fine. Internet 360.
In the
So,
know
be,
360. Don't
yes,
forget that
Subscribe.
name.
be
Lenny
sure.
Dig and Felony will be back on this podcast. You heard it from the boss herself.
Yes. And
Coming into May, we're gonna promote some music. So thank you so much for everything. Shout
I,
out to the podcast. Shout out to that boy Mayo for hooking us up, getting us on this opportunity. Shout out to
that's
that boy
right.
Mayo. Go check him out too.
That's right. And please, let's continue to support the Unity for Social Justice. Let's free Monster Yo and all of our brothers and sisters that need our support. This
Yep.
has been a broadcast of showing love full circle between NNO 360, Mr. London Yadig, and Mr. Felony.
Yes,
Yup.
ma'am.
Peace.
It's that
Peace.
off white shit, you heard?
I'll fight. Peace out.
Peace out.